Hey guys, this is Force Reacts, and I'm back to react to Death Battle, James Bond versus John Wick. So, who do I think is gonna win? Might as well get this out of the way. It's honestly a bit of a toss-up, for me at least. Like, if this were like a John Wick movie, for example, or just a scene in a John Wick movie, or any kind of John Wick thing, really, because I think he's got some comics too. Like, it would be over in like 5 seconds. If the preview says anything, if the preview is any indication, the fight would just kind of go down with, like, John Wick getting threatened by James Bond, and John just goes, yeah, okay, smashes the wine glass, and then, like, in just, one quick second, in one quick motion, just slices James Bond's throat. That's how a fight would go down in a John Wick thing. Unfortunately, you gotta make things a bit even, and if we're gonna have a bit of a prolonged battle, like, you know, Death Battle tends to do, yeah, I gotta give it to James Bond, simply because, well, here's the thing, John Wick has not fought anybody like James Bond. At best, he's fought some thugs and people with a lot of skill in what Wick can do, too. Bond has fought a large variety of foes, and his gadgets are just off-the-rails wacky sometimes. So, yeah, James Bond would definitely be a very new opponent for Wick, and yeah, and at the end of the day, yeah, so yeah, and at the end of the day, Bond has fought people like Wick before, so, like, or at least fought people more crazier than Wick, at the very least. I mean, remember Oddjob? The dude with the bladed hat? who could also, like, take, like, a gold brick being slammed into his chest. He's like, yeah, alright. The thing is, like, the thing that gives Wick a lot of advantage in this fight is that he can pretty much use the environment in any way he can as a weapon. Like he killed a room full of people with a pencil. With a pencil. might as well have it, since I have a pencil on me. So might as well show it off. But yeah, like I said, Wick is not outmatched in any way, shape, or form. If anything, I think he's probably more skilled, and has gone up against, like, a whole lot more foes at a time, at least, in Bond's whole thing. And usually when Bond goes up against a large amount of enemies, he's usually on his own, unless you want to count the video games. Oh, that Aztec complex, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, at the end of the day, I think Bond's going to win. I'm still rooting for Wick, simply because I do like Wick's stuff just a tad more. But I did kind of grow up on James Bond too. Like, me and my mom literally watch James Bond movies in our spare time at some point in our life. Yeah, I've seen like the first one, like the first or at least not the first one, but the first dang it, for some reason I forgot his name. The first John Wick. Sorry, the first James Bond. You know who I mean. Yeah, for some reason his name escapes me. But, like, yeah, I've seen that one. Goldfinger's still probably one of my favorites. I've seen GoldenEye, of course I have. I also saw Casino Royale, a bit of Skyfall. And by Casino Royale, I mean the Daniel Craig one. Yeah, like, I've seen a few of them, the other James Bonds too, but, like I said, like, I think I do like Wick stuff just a bit more, because I find it to be a bit more, how you say, entertaining, because James Bond does have a few, like, few just kind of boring moments, and a few of the movies just are not good. So, yeah, let's just, jump right into the episode. Alright, just need to start it all up in 3, 2, 1, play.
This episode is sponsored by Babbel and Mint Mobile.
Alright then. Okay.
James Bond, the world-famous secret agent 007.
John Wick, the legendary hitman who did the impossible.
Whether they fly solo or operate on behalf of the government, the world is filled with professional killers of all shapes and sizes.
But which one of cinema's super assassins is packing Parabellum, and which one will live to die another day? He's with
There we go.
Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Okay.
From the shores of Crab Key to the craps tables of Casino Royale, from Russia with Love to Moonraker at the edge of outer space, no man has saved the world more times than Bond.
James Bond.
He's
Yeah.
the OG action hero, the slickest Scot there ever was, the coldest warrior of the swingin' 60s.
After a climbing accident in the French Alps took his parents, the young James studied
a
abroad
delicatessen in
and graduated
stainless
to the
steel?
Ministry of Defense,
Okay.
just in time for World War II.
He
Something
rose
tells me
through the
that's a
ranks,
reference I'm
quickly
just not
becoming
getting.
a commander of the Royal Navy. And
Hoagie
when you
Carmichael.
find the thing you're
Gonna have to
good
look
at,
him up.
In his case, wanting murder, never do it for free.
So, after the war, James decided on Her Majesty's Secret Service and became a special agent of MI6. And they were so impressed, he was given his first 2 state-sanctioned assassinations. With this baptism in blood, Bond was granted the legendary 00 status and a license to kill with impunity.
As the premier defender of the West, Agent 007 is a jack of all trades when it comes to kicking commie ass and terrorist ass. And
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
everyone's
Just,
ass for the
yeah,
past
just
60
about
years.
every
From the
evil
novels
organization
to the
you
movies
can
to the
think of.
comics and games, he's been rebooted tons of times, but they're all still Bond.
Bond is a master of infiltration, disguise, acrobatics, driving, diving, skiing,
Different character,
boating,
and he
climbing,
that
horseback
cannot be
riding,
compositive.
airplane
Okay, yeah.
pilot, swordsman, knife fighter, knife thrower, people thrower.
Yeah.
Deadliest of all, gamer.
Ooh.
Bond carries his classic Walter PPK, among the world's first successful double-action semi-automatic pistols. While it only carries 9 rounds, its small size makes it optimal for concealment.
And a microdermal sensor in the grip coded to Bond's fingerprint means only he can fire it.
It even comes
Oh yeah.
with unique
I
ammo
can
that
imagine
breaks
like the battle
bar
going
buckets
like
and
Wick
creates
takes the gun
exit
from him, tries to,
traveling like a bullet,
and then throws it at him.
like a shotgun.
Especially deadly considering Bond has the golden eye of an expert marksman, able to take out a room of armed guards in a single second, or shoot the fuel tank of a helicopter from a speeding boat a quarter of a mile away.
He's just as deadly disarmed. Bond combines multiple martial arts like judo, boxing, Krav Maga, Muay Thai, and Jiu-Jitsu, allowing him to keep up even when outnumbered.
This mix of styles is likely the Welsh self-defense system known as Goshinkwai, which is taught by the modern Special Air Service.
Oh,
Though
neat.
that all pales in comparison to his greatest ability.
Right.
F***ing
Yeah.
banging,
The-
laying down
the
fight.
dude
He's
is-
so proficient
is
at
the
seduction, it
womanizer.
actually feels more like a superpower.
Yeah.
Look, we're not kidding. He once seduced a female assassin sent to kill him so thoroughly, she threw herself in front of the bullet meant for him. She knew him for less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, sometimes Bond does stuff I can only describe as superhero shit. Look at this. So why
Yeah.
not follow that impulse and give him some superhero gadgets too?
Developed by MI6's resident quartermaster, Q, Bond's spy gadgetry often complements his knack for problem solving and quick thinking.
He's got a pen that'll explode after 3 clicks and disarm after a 4th, an Omega Seamaster watch that can shoot a laser beam, a cigarette that fires a miniature rocket, and C4 toothpaste that can be remotely detonated.
Of course.
Probably a safer bet than that pen, especially if you're a compulsive clicker like me. Wait, was I on 3 or 4?
He also occasionally wears
Okay.
a lightweight bulletproof vest, as well as a garrote wire for quiet kills and a grappling hook hidden within his belt buckle.
That's only the semi-normal shit.
Yeah, look
He's
at all
carrying
this
earbuds
all these
that give him
gadgets.
Super hearing, X-ray shades, ultrasonic cufflink grenades, a stun gas keychain, a cell phone taser.
Like
exploding
the
remote
dude
control
is
drones,
basally
a
has
nanosuit that turns him
the
completely invisible,
Batman
and a
utility
friggin'
belt.
jetpack.
So
You gotta have a hell of a pair of thunderballs to piss off a crazy Scot riding one of those.
But his greatest weapon is the one, the only,
His dick.
the Aston Martin DB5.
yeah, his
Oh,
car.
I thought we were still talking about him. Never mind. This absolute beauty isn't just good looks. She's packing front-mounted machine guns, oil slicks, smoke screens, and of course, the
An eject
seat.
button, yes.
Oh, and good luck trying to break in. This baby is insanely bulletproof. Like, just look at this. It won't stop. Still going. Still going.
Q has provided numerous vehicles over the years with ever more insane features, like a submarine
Yeah.
transformation, light-bending holograms, and a remote control built into Bond's phone.
God, just look at him. living his best life. And why wouldn't he? He's a globe-trotting ladies' man with the UK Treasury as his personal credit card. He's got the world in the palm of his hand.
But for some, the world is not enough. Though Bond's iterations may vary, one thing remains throughout. Behind that debonair smile and British wit is a broken, soulless shell. A man only good for killing.
I guess it's no surprise that a dude who smokes up to 70 cigarettes a day and routinely drinks enough to enter a coma might have a death wish.
Now, James wasn't always like this. Not long after getting his 00, he found love, and loved so much he left the Secret Service behind.
But there are some lives you can't escape.
Yeah,
And some lives
there we
you
go.
can't save, no matter how hard you try. Sometimes all that's left is to kill the love inside you until all that matters is revenge.
There's no denying Bond's psychopathic tendencies. He's killed hundreds of enemy combatants over his career and might just enjoy the act of torture.
But what makes me respect him is he never forgets a pun afterward.
Yeah,
All
there we
that
go.
hate
He
and
never
regrets
forgets the
wrapped
good
up
pun.
into one man with nothing to live for. The perfect assassin for a
What do you think
dying
happened?
empire.
He's on his way to a
Bond is strong
funeral.
enough to hold his own against superhuman henchmen like Oddjob
Yeah.
and Jaws, who can
Oh,
lift
yeah,
a man
Jaws.
off the ground.
He
Yeah.
survived being blasted by a Stinger missile, falling hundreds of feet into a river, and having his eggs scrambled.
At his best, he's even fast enough to dodge gunfire nearly point blank and missiles while in free fall and still shoot people. This is the superhero shit we were talking about.
Yeah.
Time and time again, he's outsmarted criminal masterminds like Dr. No.
Yeah, Dr.
Goldfinger,
No,
and
that's the
Scaramanga,
first one.
The man with the golden gun. He's even bested the worst of them all, his arch nemesis, the international terrorist, Blofeld.
In 2 different timelines, no less. And plot twist, in the second, Blofeld was Bond's long-lost adopted brother.
Of course.
Which, if I recall correctly, also happened in Austin Powers.
Yeah,
But that's
they
why we
stole
love
from
the old
Austin
Scottish
Powers.
so-and-so.
What?
Who else could escape a giant space laser by kite surfing on a tsunami? What more can we say about 007? He's got the best job in the business, and nobody does it better.
This episode of
Yeah,
Death
can't
Battle
really.
sponsored by
Yeah, you
Babel.
can't really deny
Makes
his
me like
skill,
this. I wish I
like,
could sail the
and
French
just
Riviera
how
with
much
speaking
stuff
French
he's
with the
done.
locals. Spanish
And
with
it's
the
very
Italian,
rare that
Greek,
a death
Mandarin,
battle
Farsi,
combatant
and
you
wins
barely know how
against
to
someone
speak
who's got just a
Exactly.
whole lot
If you're
more
like me and there's
stuff
a
with
foreign
them,
language that
which
you
is
were
why,
not
like,
learning in school, it's never
which is why
too late to
DC
start
wins a
Babel.
whole lot of the
Babel is
time
the language
against,
learning
like,
app that sold more than 10
especially
million
against non-Marvel characters.
Thanks to
They've
Babel's
been
additional
around
fun
for
and
so
easy
long,
bite-sized
and
language
so
lessons,
they've done
you can
so
finally
much
start
crazy
learning that new
crap in
language
their
off your list.
lives.
Which,
And
you know, Le Chen is
so,
French
yeah.
for the Chen?
You only need 10
which
minutes
is
per
which is
lesson
why
to
Harley
start
Quinn
speaking
versus
conversationally in a new
Jinx
language
was such
in
a
as
big
little
deal
as
because
3 weeks.
what do you
Babel's
know,
lessons were created by over
the
150
DC character
language
lost.
experts, and are
Like, yeah,
voiced
it's
by
from the
real
Batman
speakers,
mythos,
not
but still.
computers.
And Babel's speech recognition
Like-
technology helps you improve your pronunciation and accent. Start your language learning journey
Like, and I'm
today.
also
Right
super
now,
glad
get
about that because I'm
55%
tired
off
of
your
Harley Quinn.
subscription when you go to babbel.com/deathbattle.
That's
Like, I get it, she's
babbel.com/deathbattle
popular, but she's been
for up to
oversaturated to hell
55% off
at this point.
subscription.
So,
Babbel,
yeah.
language for life.
Alright, let's get to Wick.
You ever just screw up, like really badly, like make
Yeah.
the worst mistake ever, so bad you're just for the rest of your life?
Yeah,
Yes.
there we go.
Let's lay out a hypothetical. You see a car that you like, but its owner won't sell. So, you follow him home, beat him senseless, steal his car, and
And kill his dog.
The dog his beloved wife gifted
Yeah.
him after she died very recently.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, pretty big mistake.
And this man, well, he just happens to be the single deadliest assassin in the entire world.
He may be called Baba
Retired
Yaga,
at the
but
time.
He's not the boogeyman.
So,
he's the one you sent to
you
kill
took
the
him
goddamn
out of
boogeyman.
retirement.
John Wick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's one pretty huge mistake.
The full story of this specter is almost non-existent, but rumor has it he was trained by the Ruska-Roma crime syndicate from a young age, before moving to America and making a name for himself in its criminal underworld.
Terrifying enough to scare the living daylights out of even the most hardened murderers.
Wick is a master martial artist, combining several schools into an all-purpose fighting style that focuses on maximum efficiency with minimal effort.
Almost no one who has fought him directly has lived to tell the tale. So which specific specific forms he practices are for his eyes only. So why don't we look at the martial arts used to prepare for the movies by everyone's favorite immortal,
There we go.
Keanu Reeves.
Yes,
Reeves
a
combined
good boy.
Sambo, Aikido, Judo, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for defensive joint locks, throws, and wrestling moves to avoid as much damage to himself as possible while using his opponent's own weight against them.
Though his go-to is Krav Maga, which is designed to take all the best moves from various martial arts to make the ultimate fighting style.
While most martial arts are designed with other purposes in mind, like exercise, Krav Maga's entire goal is basically murder.
Yeah,
And boy,
murdering,
that is
yeah,
Wick to a
killing.
T. In his hands, literally anything can be a deadly weapon. Knives, swords, books, his belt. Shit, he once took out 3 guys with a pencil. A number two pencil. And thanks to
yes.
John's precise understanding of the human body, he can target weak points and vital organs with ease.
But thanks to the Continental, he doesn't have to rely on writing utensils to execute his victims.
Imagine a chain of hotels around the world that serve as a front for a whole underground society of assassins. He can consult the wine steward's robust selection.
Pistols, revolvers, submachine guns, assault rifles, shotgun, plastic explosives, it's all on the menu.
Though Wick prefers his Heckler & Koch P30L, a polymer-framed semi-automatic handgun that holds 15 rounds of 9x19 Parabellum.
She wields like an artist does a paintbrush.
Yeah.
Can empty entire rooms full of enemies before they can blink. Once even taking out 7 armed guards in only 3 seconds.
He's the definition of accurate, almost never missing a shot, and that includes on horseback. And
On horse.
motorcycle back.
Yeah.
If he's got a view to a kill, you can bet he's taking it.
And he comes literally dressed to kill with his perfectly tailored, tactically lined suit jacket that
Which is why I'm like, if it's not a drawn-out battle, like, Wick wins. Like,
do nothing to him.
It also helps him blend into the shadows for some sick stealth kills, and even disappear in plain sight like the goddamn Batman.
Wick eventually joined the Tarasov mob and quickly became one of their top enforcers. A grim reaper who hunted their enemies with divine prejudice.
But maybe this Angel of Death was more human than we first thought. After years of being a badass, Wick wanted out of the mob to get married to the love of his life and retire.
There we go.
Now, I wonder how that first date conversation went. Man, she must have really fallen for him. I guess he put the ass in assassin.
So his boss gave him an impossible task. He could leave if he wiped out every last one of the mob's enemies in a single night. Which he did. Because human or no, he's still John Wick.
Boomstick, stop it.
And he lived happily ever after. Well, until his former boss, his snot-nosed son, screwed up. Like, really badly. Great job, Theon. You never miss.
That wasn't just some dog, but a semblance of hope. The opportunity to grieve unalone. His last tether to a happy life. So Wick was back with a vengeance, prepared to kill every last person that got in his way until the whole of New York's criminal underworld had been razed by his bloody crusade. Over the course of the 3 movies, which span only about 2 weeks, Wick left over 300 bodies in his wake.
300. Running into him is like seeing the sky fall. You're going to die. There's no escape. He's survived being stabbed, rammed by cars, shot in the stomach, blown up, mutilated, and knocked off of a 10-story building, all within a fortnight.
Oh, and somewhere in there he found the energy to trek through the Saharan desert. And it's not like his injuries from the previous movie had time to heal, or the ones from the movie before that.
Right,
We
yeah.
cannot emphasize this enough. John Wick is unstoppable.
He's strong enough to toss around full-grown men, snap bone, and body slam 2 assassins through a bulletproof glass floor.
Wick absolutely annihilated his former Tarasov employers, the Neapolitan crime family, Camorra, and fended off an international army of assassins attacking him at random, one after the other, every few minutes.
Even after being declared excommunicado by the Continental, bereft of his former resources, he killed every last soldier sent after him by the High Table.
With barely a quantum of solace to rest. Like we said, completely unstoppable. Outgunned, outmanned, it doesn't matter. John Wick lost everything in the world that meant anything to him, and that means he won't stop killing until there's no one left, or he dies trying. And good freaking luck with that.
Yeah, good luck. Like, good luck to you, Bonds. Like, Even though
years
I'm
of fine
technically
print
not
contracts
rooting
being
for
ripped off
Bond,
by
like, I'm like,
wireless
good luck to
providers,
you,
if
man.
we've learned anything, it's that there's always a catch.
Okay, so, yeah, you heard what I said at the beginning. Like, Bond's probably gonna win simply because he's gone up against a whole lot more, but Wick is not gonna go down easy. Like, holy crap. Like, if you're still, like, wondering who's win, if John Wick stands a chance, did you not see his analysis? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely not a one-sided affair like a whole lot of other battles have been.
Current phone number along with all your
So,
contacts.
yeah.
To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan
Yes,
shipped to
yes.
your door
Okay,
for
I
free,
pretty much
go to
talked enough
mintmobile.com/deathbattle.
already. Let's
That's
just
mintmobile.com
keep going
/deathbattle. Cut your
with this
wireless
stupid
bill for
ad.
15
All
bucks
right,
a
come
month
on.
at mintmobile.com/deathbattle.
All right. Okay. Let's do this.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time.
No time to die for
Over.
a death battle.
Okay, whatever. All right.
Is not one to be taken lightly. Be careful, 007. And happy hunting.
Your concern is always touching, Q. Vodka martini. Shaken, not stirred. What can I get you, mate? Drinks are on me.
I prefer to be alone.
Unfortunately, I wasn't asking, Baba Yaga. Now you can come with me, or we can do this here.
Killing isn't permitted on company grounds.
Lucky me.
Yeah.
Seems you've got me at a disadvantage. You won't mind giving a dead man walking one last smoke?
What does MI6 want with me?
Your reputation precedes you. I'll be sure to keep up.
No, you won't.
Oh, right. The cigar thing. Suplexed him, okay. Oh, he's trying to kill him with the pen. Oh, it's gonna explode. He hit it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
To be entirely honest, I lost count.
Amazing. I'm surprised he hasn't actually picked up Bond's gun yet. Ah, right, the car. Yeah, it's remote controllable. At this point, Wick's just like, okay, this isn't fair. Ah, there goes the remote control, okay. Oh, now it's going wild, okay. Ooh! Ooh, right, okay. Oh, yeah, oh! Yeah, he's... Ooh, man. Yeah, like I said, he's not going down easy.
What comes around goes around, as they say.
Ah, here we go. He got one-liner.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Bond, come in. What's the mission status?
Smashing. Positively smashing.
He got
Oh, do grow up, 007.
He got one-linered again. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Figured as much.
I never thought Wick could lose, but I guess I'll never say never again. Though his skills and brutal tenacity would have saved Wick initially, against James Bond, you only live twice.
You mean once, right?
I know what I said.
Well, despite all that, Wick met his match in Agent 007.
And match is the optimal word here. Wick may have been an expert martial artist, but
Action
Bond has
speed cannot
actually
easily counter
practiced
gadgets,
several of the
yeah.
same
Not as
styles
specialized in
like
assassination,
and
there we
has
go.
been shown to be just as skilled a fighter, even defeating master martial artist himself.
Wick's ability to shatter a floor of bulletproof glass definitely makes him superhumanly strong, but Bond has fought off similarly powerful henchmen in the past.
Yeah.
And while Wick's speed and accuracy with a gun may look unbeatable, Bond's is just as impressive.
He's landed accurate shots just as well as Wick ever has, but more importantly, he has a faster quick draw.
That's right.
There we
Despite
go.
being played by Neo himself, Wick has never dodged bullets. Bond, on the other hand, has. And that superior speed gave him an edge in both close-quarter combat and on the draw.
Okay.
Though since both had body armor, the fight probably wasn't going to be won by guns alone. And that's where Bond held his biggest advantage, his gadgets.
There was no way Wick would see an exploding pen or a laser watch coming. And that's
Yeah.
the whole point of Bond's gadgets. They're seemingly normal, everyday objects that'll take his enemy by surprise.
Given time, Bond has always used these to come up with game-winning strategies, even against numerically superior foes, especially with his more absurd technology like the invisible nanosuit and remote-controlled explosive drones.
Wick's endurance might be mind-blowing, but he isn't invincible.
He can keep fighting even on death's door, but the deadliness of Bond's trick weapons would not have given him that option.
Diamonds are forever, but against someone just as skilled with an arsenal straight out of science fiction, Wick's luck definitely wasn't. Bond may have been the spy who loved me, but against Wick, he was going to live and let die. And you can bet tomorrow never dies. Nailed it. Look, I just had to fit the last few movies in, okay?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, wait, shit! I forgot about Octopussy!
Of course.
The winner
Of course he
is
forgot about
Bond.
that one.
James Bond.
There we go. All right, what's going to be
Hey,
next?
If you want more Death Metal ASAP, why not grab a membership? You'll get exclusive emotes, badges, live chat, live streams, and a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff. Just click that join button. Thanks for watching.
Ah, Black Adam. There we go. There it is. Okay. Apocalypse. Yeah. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I don't see why that's a popular matchup. I just don't. Like, I don't get it. Like, does anyone really want to explain to me? I don't know. Like, yeah, Black Adam's cool. Like, I don't know. Like, Apocalypse is, like, the father of all mutants. Like, he's the first mutant, as far as I'm aware, at least. But I'm not sure, like, how that correlates to Black Adam, who's, yeah, I guess he was, like, the first guy the wizard, gave powers to, or whatever, but Black Adam was, like, but then he turned evil, and, you know, pretty much wanted all the power for himself, so, yeah, you know, I'm not sure how this exactly correlates, like, I don't get it. Like, for me, Black Adam versus Doctor Doom makes more sense, because at the very end of the day, Black Adam and Doctor Doom are both tyrannical rulers of an entire country, but they're also kind of good rulers of that country, and they both want to take over everything. And to me, that speaks far more, and in my eyes, that's definitely more fair of a match, because I don't know exactly how powerful Apocalypse actually is, but, like, I don't know, despite his name being Apocalypse, I've never taken him seriously as a real threat. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think, like, I just do not get Black Adam versus Apocalypse. I just don't. Like, there's only so many times I can say that. So, yeah, hopefully next time we can, but hopefully, like, the battle, I'll at least learn a lot more about Apocalypse. Maybe I'll see, like, the true connections there. Or maybe you guys will just tell it to me. Who knows? So, yeah, I got nothing else to say, so I'm just going to end the video here. So, yeah. Till next time, guys. See ya.